What's up, everybody? What up, what up, what up? How we doing? How we doing? Do some paint today. We were working on this guy. And then I remembered that I was supposed to keep him in a sub-assembly so I could get all these edges nice and trimmed out. Yeah, that wasn't a smart move because I gotta do this with my left hand for a contest. And it's due in 5 days. I really asked for it. That's all right. What do you think? What's going on? Say hey in chat. I want to make sure my restream's working just fine. Should be fine. Should be fine. Let's see. Yeah. It says I'm live. How about that? Well, that's pretty cool. Welcome in. Welcome in. So we could work on this guy today. We could work on somebody totally new today. Either way, just want to say, hey, got this plasma rifle, nice and red. That's super fun. That's super fun. And this guy needs some help too, but we can leave him alone for now. Just some things. And I have to be a little quiet today because babies are asleep, you know? You dig? But tune in. We're here. TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, I think. How about that? What do you know? How about that? I don't know. I can't see myself live, and that's the weirdest part. But, hey, yo, we will survive. Oh, look at that. There I am. How about that? Look at that. All right. So, I got to find something to paint because it's kind of what we're here to do, you know? I mean, I guess to keep progress on our non-dominant hand challenge, can always work on this fella. And that could be fun. I am going to throw this up because I really don't know this chat is working. I wish I did know if it was working, but I want to make sure that I can see you guys. Yeah, that's a chat. Hello. Okay, cool. Well, cool. All right. Well, hopefully I don't miss anything. And it's a little obnoxious with the chat down there because you can't really see. Let me try something. Test. Bonk. Yeah, I know, right? Hello, Whitney. How are you? Yeah, I see you. Okay, cool. It seems to work. And look at this. I can be like, I can say, Whitney says, cool. Thanks, Whitney. Appreciate you, bud. What are you up to? What are you creating today? What are you creating today? There's too much down in this bottom thing here, but I wanted that icebreaker to go somewhere out of the way. I guess it's kind of out of the way, but on TikTok, it looks crazy, bro. That looks crazy, bro. Yeah, we don't need that there. I'm going to take this out. I'm just going to put that here. It's in my little ticker, so that should be a little better. Yeah. There you go. All right, so we can work on this guy today. I got to put some black on his edges here just to make it stand out a little bit more. And this is for a contest, actually promoting MS awareness. So I can only use my left hand. That's it. And it makes it really hard. So I've done this entire thing so far with my left hand only. And I'm going to continue to try to do that because it's a bitch, but we press on. So yeah, we put the armor together. We put a wash on him. I got to get with Bunny Bean if this is the right head for him. I've got a couple more heads to throw on him, but it's all in the name of MS awareness. So you know, do a do a little dance and MS awareness. So, all right, cool. So if we are going to do that, I have an idea. We're going to use the help of tools, because if one day I ever got MS, heaven forbid, but I have learned that there are, like, you don't always have to grab, a paintbrush to do every little thing. Just refresh these tips, and I'm so happy with how they look. They were all bent over and funny. Look at this one I left in a cup. It's sad. That's a sad brush right there, man. Oh man, don't leave your brushes in a cup, especially a cup of hot water you're using to reset brushes like this one. Oh, it was terrible. Yeah, just left hand. You can only use your left hand, or your non-dominant hand rather. So my dominant hand is a right hand, so I can only use my left hand. So for instance, like when I was doing the armor, I base coated in black. I did that with the airbrush, and I did that all left-handed. And then when I went to go do all the silver, I used a sponge, and I sponged it on, and with my left hand only, and it was fun, man. So I've been using, like, not cheating techniques, but like different styles of painting to make this possible, and not look like a total mess. So the things I got to get today are like these raised edges here, and I really wish I had a nice. I'm looking for this is the biggest dry brush I have. It's sad, dude. This is the biggest dry brush I could find in my locals, and I need a bigger one. I need like a giant makeup brush. Would be sick, because then I could really dust on some detail. I'm learning from Mr. Minigeddon. He's been teaching me quite a bunch of stuff with dry brushing, and I'm feeling more confident after seeing the process a few more times and asking all the dumb questions. But there's no dumb questions. It's all about learning and putting paint to product. So I'm excited, and but for now, I'm going to use some other techniques I know to get just some edge detail together. I could use a brush. I absolutely could, but my left hand's not feeling too smart for these. Like this, no problem. This part, no problem. But when it gets to in here, that's going to be something else. So I want to cheat a little bit, and I want to use a sponge because it worked really well for picking up raised areas there. So why not, on the edges of things? And we'll just we're working on, like, not edge highlighting, but just kind of like edging. No pun intended. And we will try and get the edges done in a nice, just something dark. When it gets to the insides of these really tiny crevasses, I will have to go in with a brush, but I'm going to avoid as much as I can, and I'm going to see how far I get with a brush or a sponge. So yeah, this is a little bit used. You don't want to ever use the sponge and then use it again, but this packing foam sponge, super soft, super easy. So I'm just going to take a little piece of that and put it in my forceps and kind of let it be a sponge. Super fluffy when it's brand new. So we're just gonna take a tiny little square of it, just that much, and from there stack it into this thing, because these will just hold it and it'll never let go unless I say so. And we're gonna put it about there so we have enough push pressure. Click, 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 and now we have a brand new sponge brush, and that I can use with my left hand, no problemo. So there we go. Cheating. I can use my little cork thing, but I'm learning that this is drying out my paints far before I need them dried out. So I'm just going to use my wet palette for these. And the other thing about going with your, you think about this stuff, but when you're trying to paint with your left hand, if you paint with your right hand, put your palette on your right side, right? Well, when you're painting with your left hand, it should go on the left side, because that's where you're going to reach a little easier. Otherwise, you're going to have to cross over your project, and it just gets a little hairy. So we're going to put the palette right there so we can dip into it here. That's the plan. So we will shake up some black, and let me find the black I want. And it's right here. Yes. Pick this up so it doesn't shake the world. Everybody's asleep at home, so shake a, shake a, shake a. I'll stop leaning on the desk so hopefully you don't hear it. It's not super loud, but I bet it would be if it was like shaking the table with the microphone on it. Alright, let's see. Super helpful little tool. I don't have to shake nearly at all. Okay. So let's throw a little dot of fresh black on there. We don't need much, very little, but we'll keep it nearby. And then here we go. Sponge. And that's all we need. Just a smidgen. Oh, come on, focus. Just a little guy. And try and get this on stream, but forgive me if I don't. Yeah, that's a working. Now, is it going too high on the armor? Because if it is, we just have to adjust. But so far, that's just black. It doesn't go too high. Kind of edges it, and that's really, really cool. So I'm going to dig it and move on to the next one. Simple as that. So what are you creating? Talk to me about what you art or make or do for fun or whatever. What gets you out of bed? What makes content on TikTok for you? That is so cool. It worked out really well, and it just comes up on the edge just enough that it looks really nice. So I'm going to say that's a win. And that is a win. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Almost switched hands. I like to do that. Almost switching hands. Oof. And what's really cool is I can actually put this black on the orange and make little like worn spots that look like, you know, bad, look like, you know, worn down paint or something. It'll look really nice. It'll look fun. It'll look fun. But yeah, what a win. It just looks good. That's what it looks. It looks good. Okay. Ooh. Oops. I'm trying for these like worst spots, and I don't know if I hate it. I don't know if I love it, but it's something. It's something, all right. Oh, what's up, Ninja Ted? You won. Yes, you did, brother. What's going on? How are you? What did you win? Good to see you, man. What's going on? I don't know if this is going to work on these lower bits. Might just get confident and switch to a brush. But while we have this black, we're going to try out some fun. It's a little hard. I'm going to pull it off a little bit. Let it sponge again. Okay. That's much lighter, and it only makes a dot if you push it all the way down. Okay, that's really cool. Okay, so now I'm going to throw it on some of the armor and just see what happens. You miss input. I won't be here very long. Ah, no worries, brother. I'm so happy you're here. It's cool. Good to see you. Miss input. Okay. I don't mind. I don't mind your misinputs. They are fine and welcome here. We are just putting some black on the model and doing it in some weird ways with our left hand only, man. Did you know that MS affects 1.8 million people or more in the US? So if you're an artist, beware, because it can happen to you. And I'm doing this to put myself in the shoes of somebody who suffers from this regularly, and feeling for them right now is what's going on. Oh man, we have spots now. That's kind of cool, actually. I don't know why it's cool. It's just kind of tight. I'm digging it. It was not meant, but now it is meant. It's almost like a camo, and I can dig it. The spots are cool. I'm digging them. They're my favorite now. It was not intended, but now it is totally spotty, and I love what's going on here. Do I ever love what's going on right now? Okay. So, adding some sponging effects with some weird dots, and I'm actually really digging the weird dots. I don't know why. Thank you, Ninja Ted. Did you see the one we were working on before? This is what I did to the one we were working on before. That's what it looks like now. He's all spooky. I'm sorry, the lighting is not great through this camera. But he's got, don't worry about that. He's got some blued metal, and I have to do the same kind of effect to the metal. Put some silver sponging on it, and it'll look so cool. It'll look blued and weathered and fun. We mudded up his feet, so he's ready for his stand. And we trimmed out the trim, so the trim looks nice and tidy now. See that? Fancy. Yeah, I'm very happy with this guy and how he turned out. He's not done by any means, but he's much closer than he was. So Armiger #1. And his MS Awareness brother, who will be this orange fella. You know, I had somebody on my YouTube the other day who was looking at pictures of the other one, and he said, "These are the wrong colors, bro. Those are the wrong colors." And I was like, "Excuse me? I didn't know they..." I mean, yes, like, there are specific Imperial Knight houses, and that's all well and good, but I wasn't really going for any specific one, so for him to say that they were wrong was kind of funny, because I don't even know what house I'm painting to right now. So I asked him, I was like, "Oh no, tell me, what are the right colors, brother?" He didn't respond, but I thought it was funny. Because you can't, if you don't know what you're doing, then how are you doing it wrong? You know what I mean? Feel I mean? It was just funny. I was like, that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense at all. What are we going to do with you? What are we going to do with you next? I guess I'm going to just have to sack up and grab my brush and do it with my left hand. I'm going to sack up and get all the shakes out and just do it. Where'd they go? I got this. You know why I got this? Because I just re-tipped all of my brushes, and I have video walkthrough on the way on how to do that. So I had a bunch of funny brushes, and I put them in some hot water, and I re-tipped everything, so it's all nice and neat, and there should be no reason why I can't get in there and do left-handed painting, all awkward like, but I will do it for the cause. And if I really want to if I want to be smart about it, I'll just grab a slightly smaller brush. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I can really go small and then not make mistake. That could be the way to do this. We're gonna try that. So, what color do we want to fuck everything up with? Let's do... See, if we do black again, then he's going to look like a pumpkin. So I don't want him to look like a pumpkin. He already kind of does. So maybe we go with... I know how to make this really cool color, actually, that's not black, but it's actually like gunmetal. So I'm going to try for that. That, or I do like if I do an army green color kind of thing. That could be cool too, but it's not what I was going for. So I think I'm going to do... Yeah, we're going to do the fun gunmetal color. So that is a mixture of... Was it Vampire Fang or was it this one? Yeah, I'm going to use Skeleton Legion, or any tan will really do. And you mix tan with black, and it makes this really awesome gunmetal color. So that's what I'm going to do. Try and do that. So let's throw that here. A little bit of tan. Oops. The marble gets stuck at the top sometimes. And you throw paint when you try to put it back. Okay, so tan plus some black, and it'll make this really cool color. Yeah, black. I have some new paints coming on Monday, I think, so I have been a little more generous with my painting. Let me grab this brush for this mixing of mixings, and a new towel, new used towel, whatever. All right, here we go. Ready? Mix, mix, mix. I'm just going to throw a little bit of black in it first, see where it goes. This is going to make a light gray, and then throw a little more black in there till we get this dark, I It's a really yellow gray. It's really cool. Makes a gunmetal color. Yeah, I guess we're going to do the whole thing and just do equal parts. And maybe that's how I did it. I don't remember. There it is. There's my stony stone color. That is cool, man. Black and tan make gunmetal gray. But I'm losing all my paint, so I'm going to have to work fast. And I might have to work with this brush anyway because gotta work faster. I might just mix some of this together and make my own new color and just call it a day. Yeah, it's looking a little green. What's up with that? Come on. Experiment. I didn't really do a good job making a small reservoir of this, but we will survive. Okay, so here we go. Left hand only. That is actually working out. Look at that steady hand. Go, Mr. Maddox, go. Not bad, dude. See if I can keep the streak. Not get too cocky. Not bad. Getting there. New high score with the left hand. Just as I say it. Get a little bit excited. Might be able to clean that up. I learned a trick. It'll work. Did I just recover with my right hand? Yes, I did. It's okay. Y'all will forgive me. Yo, Foxhole Games, what's going on with you, man? Sorry for not seeing you sooner. Paying super attention because I'm painting with my left hand. It's not my dominant hand. I'm doing it for an MS awareness challenge right now, where you can't use your dominant hand. You must use your non-dominant hand because 1.8 million Americans suffer from MS on the regular, and if many of them are artists, which I believe everybody's a creative in some way, shape, or form, that means that they have to learn to adapt to their new abilities or lack of abilities, and for that reason, I am learning how to paint as if I had no right hand. Wraith Knight, let's go, bro. Send pictures. That's sick. Yeah, I built and assembled this guy with only my left hand. I'm pretty proud of how far I've come with it, and it looks pretty bitchin', if I do say so myself. But I gotta move faster because this color is not gonna last forever. Whew, we did it. Holy moly, dude. Starting to get it, though. Like, actually getting it. Wow. I'm actually doing tip work with my left hand right now. This is nuts. I mean, it's not freehand, but damn, that's crazy. I'm gonna call that good. Oops, sorry. Those knees, bro. Not bad, man. And those are probably the harder parts because they're just in awkward spaces, but that is looking sick. All right, let's quickly move before this paint dries. Yes. Just gonna clean off my ferrules. Much as I can. Okay. Sweet sauce. Left-handed painting. What a challenge, man. It's thank you, Defiant Hobbyist from TikTok. Holy moly. What a cool challenge. Right now it's crunch time. Started posting my Elder yet on my channel. When the Elder refresh goes up for pre-order, I'll start posting my Elder stuff I've been working on. Exciting. Exciting. It's cool, dude. All right, let's get the big stuff before we go for the feats. How do I want to hold this, though? That is the question. Can you see? I hope you can. At this point, I'm just trying to hold it. Got cocky, man. Damn it. It's okay. We will survive. Damn it, though. Damn it all. Damn it all. Might be able to save it. But hey, man, the amount of mistakes versus what I've gotten on, I'll take it. And I was able to pull a little bit of a wet brush and some abrasion, slight abrasion. I did it. I'll take that. That was a big smudge. Yeah, that'll work again. Come on, focus, camera. My phone does better than this camera. This is terrible. Sorry for that, guys. It's okay. I might need to take off a layer of clothing because it's hot. I usually wear a hoodie in the house, but I am hot. Just wants to run. No, brush. No, you cannot run. I have a short of a castigator. I did. BRB puppy time, yes sir. Castigator. That's a big one. Yeah, you were telling me about all your models. Crazy amount. Oh, Foxhole, you were the one helping me out with heraldry and such. And then I gotta admit, I kind of gave up on proper heraldry and just kind of started doing what made sense. And then I figure I can always go back and add quarters to the panels later with the proper heraldry, or just give it a whole new look. But for now, I just am going with free blades like I mentioned, but they will be kind of stripped of all heraldry proper and just kind of just rocking their main colors was the idea. I'll do it right for my actual night, but for this I'm just really having fun learning how to build them and paint them. I feel much more comfortable with this one than I did the last one, and I learned a lot. Who goes there? Who goes there? How long have we been streaming? 45 minutes? I may go jump into join somebody on their TikTok, and because a bunch of painters on the TikTok like to paint together, and I just got access to TikTok Live, so we should be able to join in for the fun. Should. We will see. In a little bit, I will hang here for the hour at least, and then see where I go. See how far I get on this armor. See what's up. Because after these guys, then it's just the feats. And then I technically could call him tabletop ready, but no, I'd have to add some details to the face. And I guess not have to. He's discernible enough. Getting there. I think I'm just going to leave that alone for the wash, to do wash things. And I already kind of washed already, so washing again might be a little much. I don't know. Might be a little much. But I guess you can wash at any stage you want. Yeah, exactly. I didn't go crazy with the wash this time, so I wouldn't feel bad if I went back and did something. The reason I have to pick up every bit of gray that I misplace is because I don't really have a orange that will come back and cover this up. I have contrast orange, and it took me 4 layers to get it this orange, and I don't think I'd be able to get it back over it and make orange again over this gray. It would make something else. So every little bit I fuck it up, I have to pick it up. I mean, it's not a mess. It's not a fuck up. It's just annoying. And there we go. A little bit of water. Just a little. Nothing crazy. That worked out really good. So I just took a little water and just kind of soaked it up. It went like a sponge. And we saved his foot right there. It had shit in the corner, and now it don't. Fantastic. And if I was a cheating man, I'd just finish this up with my right hand and be super tidy and quick, but I'm not. The lamenter I have on my page was based brown, brought up Avalanche Sunset, Null Oil, brought up highlighted Avarice, highlighted Street Crime. That's amazing. And that's, layers, layers, layers. That's fantastic. I love it. I need a really good dry brush. Do you have a good suggestion for a large dry brush? And I mean like large. The XXL on Art Opus, whatever, is not big enough. I mean big. I want like a big fan brush kind of thing. Big fluffy plumy thing. I might be stuck with a makeup brush, which is fine. The biggest makeup brush I have is too small for what I want to do. Flat edge brush, not a bad idea. Oh, my back. My back. Sephora 78 Pro Contour. That's what I'm talking about, brother. That 78 number makes me happy inside. That's got, yes. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. And that's fine. $40 is fine. $78 Pro. Good to know, good to know. I can remember that. Perfecto. Hey, what's up, Adam Docs? Maddox. What's up with the front bottom? I can't read comments. Oh no. Hold on. I'm sorry. How about I just pull this up? What's wrong with the front bottom? Well, you can, because there's comments on comments and they're in the wrong stupid spot. I want them to flip, but they won't. I mean, I could just do this and then you won't have to worry about it at all. There you go. But now you got comments on top of my... How's that? Sorry, Adam. Oh, but that's why, because I can't see your comments here. I can only see them here. That's so dumb. Thanks, Red Baron. It is a mech of sorts. Sorry, I'm only reading I didn't mean to only read one chat. I'm on three different places right now. This is an Armiger Helvrin. It's a Warhammer Imperial Knight model, and this is what it could look like. They usually come in pairs, and sometimes in triplets. And then they make bigger ones too. And I have one, but these are just my little practices, really. Here's another one, and they're in different colors. And make them how you like, man. They're fun. You can set them up with a faction or a house, rather, and you can paint them to color schemes and heraldry proper or whatever. These are free blades. They're kind of mercenary-like, or if you will. They kind of fight for their own belief systems. And that's cool. And this one I'm doing here is taking so long because I'm actually working on... Oh, okay, cool. You had overlaid comments, Jabroni? I did. I can't lie. I did. Welcome in. But yeah, I mean, it's so silly, dude. Maddox is ignoring his daddy. Oh, that's cute. Hang on. I didn't mean to. Here we go. We'll highlight that. See that? I got daddy issues. But it's still in the wrong spot, man. This is stupid. Sorry. Whatever. Okay, so why it's taking so long is I'm actually running it's a challenge. It's a MS Awareness Challenge. And the idea is to paint a model with your non-dominant hand. And I'm having a lot of fun with this challenge because I'm already a new painter, but throw a challenge at me and I will not turn down. So, turn down for what? Nothing. And so, I'm excited because I've done this whole thing with my left hand. Every little bit. Building it, shaping it, fixing it, basing it, airbrushing, painting, the works. It's been fantastic. So, for what it's worth, get outside your comfort zone. 1.8 million Americans have MS and struggle with it, and if I all of a sudden lost sensation in my hands or could not walk or could not talk or eat, that would make my life different somehow. And I'm just trying to, respect that and put myself in the shoes of others. And, none of us are exempt from anything like that happening to us. So it's a nice little gratitude reminder, too, for all the tools that I do have at my disposal on an everyday basis, like my hands and my mouth, because I do like to talk. And imagining a world without those things would be rough. And that's what I've been doing for the past 5 days on this challenge, and we've got another 5 more before I have to turn this in. So I'm really proud of what I've done so far, and pretty cool, man. Defiant Hobbyist is the bomb. Yeah, dude. Defiant Hobbyist. Shout out. Who has MS and has lost feeling in his dominant hand and paints now with his non-dominant hand. And is learning and is doing great work. And he is a dad. So DILF life. Gotta represent. Right, Adam? What that mouth do, though? Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? What I do know is it don't work for free. What you got? We're gonna get banned. TikTok told me if I don't do anything ban worthy for the next 7 days that I get to keep my live ability. They're trying me out. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Thanks. They're like, don't fuck it up. You fucking wiener, don't fuck it up. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, Steve. Don't you go bananas. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go bananas. Maybe watch Family Guy. Watch Steve. Or I'm sorry, that's American Dad. Watch Steve go bananas. Don't you dare, Steve. Don't you do it. I'm gonna do it. No, Steve, no. I'm gonna go bananas. Look it up if you haven't seen it. It's short. It's funny. Okay, so I've gotten this far. I've gotten really detailed spots already, and I'm feeling it. Oh, yeah. No mistake. And we got a really, really decent... That's a really tricky spot. All right, we're doing it. I'm making this challenge my bitch. This is tight. And what's really cool is when I go back after a day of doing this with my left hand, like, I am a much better painter for it, like, as a whole. So I go right hand again, and I'm just like, it's so cool, man. Yes, I'll make the sound effect again for those in the back that are sitting there with their meat in their hand. You know, I'm so happy. It's a slow stream. You're missing nothing. Missing nothing? Well, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to be thorough. Catching all the areas that I would like to make this color before the color runs out, because I don't know that I can make it exactly the same again. So if that's the case, I will just mix up a slightly lighter version of it and put some texture in there. What did I just do with that one? Okay. There we go. Yeah, you're going to be able to look at this guy left, right, and center. He's going to be the same. Oh, okay. Oh, you're missing nothing by never watching American Dad. Yeah, you're not really. If you've watched Family Guy, Cleveland Show, or American Dad, they're all the same humor, all the same funny. And it's not for everybody by any means. But I enjoy it sometimes. It's fun. It's a time, man. It's a vibe. The back. This is awesome. Nothing is blatantly sticking out or doing wrong. This is fantastic. And I'm almost out of paint. So we're going to just triple check all the spots. And then we're going to just lift our hands up and say we're done with this particular portion. Okay, you did it. Happy boy. Ugh. Anything on your face you want gray, buddy? Guess I can pick that out in silver instead. Yeah. Sit down. Okie doke. So we added all the gray trim. Hang on, let me knock this out. Cleaning this. Here, I'll throw them on the stand and we can take a closer look together. Brother, let's see. Like my lazy Susan? She's lazy. Yeah. Something like that. Let's take a put. How's that? Okay. Not terrible at all. Oh, a little skull in the back. Hold on, I really want to get that little skull in the back. Just that little guy? See that? Oh, trying too much. Trying too much. Can I fix it? Let's find out. Probably don't need to, but whatever. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Really cool. I'm gonna leave those silver because I can actually pick these little skulls out with orange. The contrast orange, and they look cool. Or just leave them the fuck silver and leave it alone. Anything else I want to gray? I don't have much paint for anything, so everything is kind of a touch of gray. Oh, I remembered what I was upset about, actually. I was taking pictures of this guy earlier, and see the back of this gun? It's a big seam right there, dude. Big seam. I don't like it. I gotta find a way to fix that. Oh. Just squeeze it. There it goes. So that tells me it's not glued very well. So I'll just have to be mindful and careful. Yeah, buddy. That gray's looking neat. I'm digging it. Okay. So then he gets a face. And we can color that face. I can put some contrast red in those eyes. I can put some contrast yellow in those eyes. I can put some contrast green. What do I have color-wise? All right, I'm gonna put a vote up for what color are his eyes gonna be. They're not gonna be orange. They're gonna be either red, yellow, I think that green's going to be too dark. Maybe. But I don't know what it's going to do over that orange, so I could put it over something else orange and see if that's a good idea. But green, Foxhole says green. I think that's what I was thinking as well, actually. Because it's just going to be something I haven't done yet. Orange and green will look good. And I already have red eyes for the other guy. I mean, the contrast paint here it's cool because you just kind of let it sit and it'll beat up. And that's the red. And the red pops, especially over that like maroon. I think you're right with the green. I think that's going to be a really cool choice. So if we're going to do that, we're going to have to go over with white first. Just pick out the eyes with white and then put the green contrast on top. Does that sound right, Foxhole? I think that's the way to go about it. I think that's what we do here. Because if I do it green over orange, chrome, yo, you want to see something funny? That actually could happen. What if we throw this down and then and then we put, I don't know if we're gonna be able to reach. I mean, it's a 0.8 tip. That's tiny. Actually, we could do this. Dude, teeny tip. I'll tip the eyes with the chrome and then we'll do the contrast. What do you think of that? I think this is a solid plan, sir. Solid plan. I mean, I would be filled with regret if I did not try this. But that's the other thing is I don't know how well the contrast is going to stick on this chrome. But we can certainly try. What's the worst thing that could ever happen, right? It smells like doo-doo. Here, I'm gonna. And hey, this is a tool that I might actually use. Caliban green, Null Oil, Caliban green, Moot green. All that in a row for just eyes. Get out of town, buddy. I love you. That's good. Wait, do we think the chrome's a bad idea? I'm not regretting. We're going to send it. Oh my gosh, it's like soldering, dude. Why do I love that? Why do I love that so much? You gotta see it. It shines. Like, you can probably see the shine. Oh, going for the effect of chrome with all those paints. That's awesome. I don't want to tilt this in case we lose the water effect. These are so easy to drop. Can't really see it. Hang tight. I'll bend to you. Come on, focus, friend. It's so tiny. I'm gonna leave it alone because I want it to dry. Put some very chrome eyeballs. They shine. It's so cool. They shine, dude. They pick up all the light. They're like little light bulbs. That's so cool. And you know what? I'm going to use that same... I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Chrome rivets. What do you think? Is that too bright? Or rivets? Rivets would be not that bright. It could be, I suppose. Who's stopping them from being chrome? This is like really... It's like metal. It doesn't even look like paint. It contrasts really hard. It's very, very weird. I don't know when it's dry. That's the other problem. I think it's alcohol based too, so I don't know what that's going to do. But it's very, very chrome. Very, very chrome. Bing bong. Adam's going live at midnight? He's an hour behind, so he's going live at midnight? I guess it's Friday. He can do what he wants. He's a big man. What's up, Dream Big Bill's mom? Malto takes forever to dry. Thank you. Okay. That is a good tip. Hello. What are you building today? I had a nice little message asking that, but what are you building today, Dream Big Build Small? I like your name, by the way. What a name. That is a great name. What a great name. Forever to dry. Okay, well, we're going to leave him alone then. And come back later. I'll put him up somewhere nice and away. Then the question is, I think that turned out pretty well. So I'm doing this all with the left hand. It's a non-dominant painting challenge for MS awareness. And this was all done left-handed, and I'm pretty happy with that. Because I'm relatively new as it is, but on top of being new, I'm getting out of my comfort zone and doing a bunch of weird shit with my left hand, and it's really fun. And this is not stable whatsoever. It's actually good, that lean. I'm very happy with it. So far, so good. It's got a lot to go, and I've got 5 days before I turn it in, but it's a good start. A very good start. And I like these orange contrast bits because I was going to go in for round 2, but I like that it looks more like rust than like the top. Came out really well. How about some checkers with my left hand, you fucker? Francois, you're awesome. Did you hear the part where I'm doing this left-handed? How are you, Francois? How are you? Good to see you, man. Checkers. I put some spots in him. You see the spots on the top? When I was sponging the with my forceps here, if I poked too hard, I'd get a spot. And I actually really liked the spot, so I just kept doing it over and over. And now I got all these fun spots. Kind of looks like, tiger, sorta. But yeah, I'm not opposed. Cream checkers. I'll play with that. I'll play with that idea. Some cream. I've got Skeleton Legion for that potentially. I've got, what else is in here? Some Vampire Fang. I don't know if you can see the difference between them, but one's a little lighter than the other. The lighting is not great against this camera. Yeah, man. You're crazy. You're a crazy one, Francois. But I actually think the cream would look really good against this like gray that I mixed up. And I actually used one of these with black to mix it up. So I actually I'm not opposed to what you're saying. You know what? I might start this little hatch right here. I can start by making that cream, but it's going to lose nothing at all. I think that's really cool. It's going to look like I can do the hatch. I can do the... You got me thinking, brother. You know what? I will take one of the heads, and I'm just going to throw some cream down on it and see what that does. This is the lighter of the two. Oob shoddy bone. Cream color, yeah. Yeah, this is what I have because I'm a Terminator guy. So a little closer for the friends in the back. Golly, this camera, man, doesn't know what to do. This camera does not know what to do. But start of a termy. But yeah, cream would be sweet, and I have other things I can tap it on if I need. That is not a bad idea, actually. All right, you convinced me. I'm in. I'm down to clown, but I'm not going to do checkers yet. You're crazy, bro. Red checkers on the leg. Yeah. Yeah, you're crazy. Checkers. That's not a bad idea at all. Just not with my left hand, I don't think. I don't think I'm that brave. Give it a go. So we gotta throw the palette on the left side because that's the only place it works. When you're painting left-handed, you gotta think about left-handed things. Crazy. Thank you, Defiant Hobbyist, for making me paint weird, but also learning how to be a great painter. On the wrong side. So I'm going to start with this hatch, and then we'll see about maybe the vent covers, and maybe this back piece here. Okay, so we'll do the hatch, and then we'll do the covers, and then the strip here. And then maybe, just maybe, this guy right here, or this strip right here. I think maybe this strip actually, I think on that one. But yeah, you got me, guys. It's a challenge, isn't it? Yes, sir. You got me there. You got me there, Francois. It is a challenge. And is it because I'm getting cocky and making it sound easy? You gotta toss me the monkey wrench and say, here, try this, Maddox. You cocky devil. Get in there with your old checkers. Crazy. You guys need to see it like that? Still a little loose. Yeah. Dig it. It's a little bright right now, but I'm gonna bring it up. Right? Wouldn't that be sick? If I'm just doing it for the walls. You guys, it's like a Princess Bride moment. Like, wow, you're a good swords fighter, but I haven't told you something. I'm actually not left-handed or whatever. It's funny. You're really good. Would you like me to start trying now? Alright, so I'm going to treat this like a base coat. Okay. We almost have a hatch painted on. Okay. What are we thinking so far? First impressions from afar. Because we gotta double up on the paint, but you cuss. I love that. Fuck, shit, damn, piss, ass, cunt, bitch. Can I get banned for saying all that? I don't even know. Did I mark it as an adult stream? We should have. Certainly should have. Alright, I'm gonna thing. Big thank you guys for just hanging out with me. This is fun. Lighter one? Going with the lighter one as opposed to the thicker one? I can always go to the thicker one, I guess, but I probably should have started with it if I was going to build to this. This is the lightest of them. And it's very yellow. It looks good from your house. That's all that matters, bro. Because it's never going to see a table. I'm just kidding. I live... It's so sad. I'm middle of Vermont, and the closest table to me is like 45 minutes away. So, like, I'm not in a rush to, like, build to play. I don't even know how to play. I know basics, but I'm going to be learning on Tabletop Simulator with the Hobby Club, which is awesome, but oh, hold on. I made a funny. But yeah, I'm not in any rush to play the game. So it means I can just paint to my heart's desire as long as I want. The touch of yellow helps it match. Yes, sir. Cleaning up my mistakes with a slightly wet brush. Because I can. It's not about not making mistakes. It's about knowing how to fix your mistakes. And like, I think the best painters I know just do really good jobs of fixing their mistakes because they all fuck up. And there we are. It's gone. It's like it never happened. It's like it never happened. We just got a clean band again. When I get a little washy poo over top of this thing, it'll be that much more blended. Oof, this is a bad grab, man. Doesn't feel good. If this song doesn't go ta-ta-ta-ta, it's all AI generated music, so It didn't do it. Didn't know how to do the triple snare. It pussied out. Okay, I'm gonna cheat here. Watch my cheat. Ow, my back. All right, watch me cheat. You ready? Okay. So I gotta get these tiny ass lines up against these steam pipes, right? Without getting the steam pipes. So I'm gonna take this. This might be too thick, but the idea is I'm gonna build a shield around my steam pipe so I can just paint it. It's too thick. I like the idea though. Do I have any thinner plastic stuff? Question. It's 1 a.m. here. No, go to bed, brother. Thank you for popping in. And yeah, drop a follow. I will find you and check out your stuff. I'd love to see it. Love to see it, brother. It is 1 a.m. It's 1:22 for me. This is my quiet time to paint when the kids are asleep and the babies and the mamas. But no, thank you for popping in, brother. Appreciate you. I'll show some progress pics in a short, so you won't miss a thing. You'll see it tomorrow. That's such a weird angle, man. Dick butt. Here we go. See, it's terrible. Like, my body is just like, just give it to the right hand. It can do it. Hello, hello. That is pretty mean, guys. You guys picked a really cool color scheme. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Why am I digging this so much? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, my bike. Alrighty, well. Alrighty, I think I'm about done with this one. Oh man, look at me. I know the time I need to stream till. So 30 minutes or 2 hour streams for me, guys. We're here on TikTok, we're here on YouTube, we're here on Twitter. Thank you for popping in. Sorry if I couldn't see you in chat. I was looking at 2 different chats, plus really detailed work here. We got a lot more done on the armature for the MS Awareness Challenge. We added some random crazy colors, and we got the trim done, which is looking fantastic. So I'm very happy with what's going on, all with my left hand. I've really been tested this round to use my right, and I still haven't. So wish me luck. We'll throw some wash on top of this once we get the base coats together, and it'll all blend together very nicely. Otherwise, thanks so much, and we'll see you next time. That's 2 hours. Let's go.